Hello. Welcome to the screencast from Milestone 3 of our Austin bot, which helps you to analyze the Scrum performance and the related analytics related to your Agile Scrum meetings. In this milestone, we have implemented all the services related to our Austin bot, along with the MongoDB database and services related to AWS, S3 buckets, and GitHub metrics. So in this demonstration, I will be showing you all the three cases which we have implemented, which are also listed here. So to begin with, I'll just ask for the help from our bot, and as you can see, here are the different things which our bot can do. These are also our use cases, which are generate sprint summary, compare sprint metrics, recommendations, and facts. So we will start with the generate sprint summary. So the first task here is the burn down chart. Before giving any command to our bot, I would like to show you our S3 bucket, and as you can see here at the start, our S3 bucket is empty and there is nothing in our bot right now. So when I run the command show burn down chart, here bot asks for a sprint ID. So I'm providing a sprint ID which we have already created. So the bot has generated the burn down chart for sprint 20. It can also be viewed in an expanded view by clicking on it. So if we go back in our S3 bucket, we can see the burndown.png has been uploaded. Moving on to our next task, which is show performance of a team member. So for that, I'll do show performance of. So for this purpose, I'm adding name of Austin. Actually, Austin is not a member of the team, so let's see what it says. So there's kind of an error message, and it doesn't show any performance chart if the user doesn't exist in the team. So let's try with some real user. So now I need to supply the sprint ID. So this is the performance of Sandeep for sprint 20. And similarly, we can go back to the S3 bucket and see a new file has been created here, which is related to the user performance. Now moving on to our other use cases, I'll again write a command help so that we can see which commands are available for us. So moving on to the second use case, which is compare sprint metrics, I'll compare the performance or the work done in sprint 20 with sprint 21. For that, the command is compare work done in sprint 20 with sprint 21. So this graph has been shown, which shows like how much work was done in sprint 21 and how it is being done in sprint 20. Also, if a user supplies some sprint ID which doesn't exist in our system, then the bot will throw an error. So let us try to do that. So the bot throws an error that this sprint ID doesn't exist. Now, similarly, we can move to the other use case related to this, like who performed the most in the sprint. So for that, we have to do compare individual performance in sprint 20. So this generates a chart related to the individual performance in sprint 21. Right now we have 3 users here and their performance is displayed here. We can go back to our S3 bucket and see if some new files have been generated for this one or not. So yes, we can see sprint performance, user performance, and compare user performance are the new files which are generated. Now moving to our third use case, which is about the recommendation and the facts related to the sprint. So here you can ask bot like how much charge you should assign to a task while assigning new tasks to the users, or you can also see like facts related to the who made the most number of commits, etc. So here I'm going to assign a new task and let us see what bot recommends to provide the number of hours to that task. So bot is asking how many hours you are planning to assign. So let us say 40. So the bot replies with the recommendation of assigning 37 hours based on our previous sprint summaries and how the team is performing. So whenever new data will be added or the data is changed, the recommendation will also be changed. Also, we can see who made the most number of commits. So this service calls a GitHub API and see who has the most number of commits and return that data to the bot. So here we can see dsuri, which is the username of the GitHub user, has the most number of commits and with 75 commits. So this is our demo for the Milestone 3. Thank you so much.